know I got about 30 seconds to make y'all feel this before y'all turn it off these days. That I might not even release this. But I be doing this shit for me, help me get through. I feel like I give until I can't, but most don't recognize it till I ain't. Blood on them covers, she hoping paint. Sorry mama, but it ain't. This world took a toll on me, and everyone that say they love me always seem to follow me. The same one that call me great, treat me like I ain't shit. I read between the lines, it's written all over your eyes. I see the disappointment in the eyes of the ones who want me dead, but I ain't never been scared, I tried to get there. Sometimes I wonder if I survived or did I die on that ride to that hospital. Demons all around me, I am not mental. This game of life, it is not simple. Last time I was happy, I was popping pills.
Whoa, what's going on, everybody? We back for another show. Today is a Wild Out Wednesday. Shout out to my man DMG, Classic Craig, Ratchet Craig, the whole effing show, Paradigm Shift family, the Super Team family. Hola, hello, what's up? Sakpa say, look, I ain't DMG. I can't do all the whole little slick intro he do, but today we got a good show for you. It's Jay's Faqz versus everybody, and I'm your host. They call me Cannon. If you want to holler at me, follow me at Cannon with the camera. That's CannonWithTheCamera. Cannon with the camera. That's on IG. Shout out to my man Pan. Shout out to whoever I was watching. Listen, I just want to know what's going on, bruh. You there, Faqz? You there, Jay Faqz? But while he getting himself together, I want to know why all the smoke for Jay Faqz.
Yeah, I'm here. My fault, Ken. I was putting some money in the bucket.
Your volume is extremely low. Let me make sure I'm up all the way. Yeah, check your volume. But today we want to talk about what's going on. Thank you for the beautiful donation.
Yeah, I was saying I had to drop some money in the donation bucket. You already peeped it though. You know what I mean, I had to put some bread in the collection plate.
Hey, Pan, can you hear him? Shout out to Shackle Breakers Reloaded. Let me know in the chat if you could hit if you can hear. All right, the volume is good. It's me. Say less. Go ahead and give him a quick overview, real quick. Faqz. I'm gonna back out and come back in just to make sure it's something. Maybe it's something wrong with my phone or my computer. Let them know what's going on. Why all the smoke for Faqz?
So what's poppin', everybody? Y'all already know what time it is. Your boy Jay Faqz, Mr. If You Turn Your Neck for a second, James Smithson. I'm not worried about the smoke. You know what I'm saying? I'm not worried about the smoke. I burn forests down. I fill my lungs with the steam, you know what I mean? So I'm not really worried too much about the smoke. You feel me? I'm just giving everybody the opportunity to come voice their discretions, their issues, whatever it is they got to get off their chest. You feel me? Typically, if you got something in your throat, you cough. You understand? So that's all this is for.
Right. Now, for me, I ain't gonna hold you. Maybe it's my phone. I still can't hear nothing. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just I'm just gonna try to figure out what's going on with the sound on my end while you talking, because I can barely hear you. I can see you moving, but I can't hear what you're saying. So that's a big deal. I might even have to switch to another device. But anywho, man. Also, you supposed to be talking to A1 supposed to come on. I know y'all got a debate coming up.
He coming on the panel,
right? Y'all got a little situation coming up.
Yeah, we got the debate on Saturday. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? He out here striking fear in niggas' hearts and shit like that. I'm gonna make sure I eat my Flintstone vitamins that day because you feel me. I want to have the courage. You feel me? I don't know if you ever seen
Mhm.
that commercial, Flintstone commercial. You know what I'm saying? That shit gave you a sense of confidence. We're the Flintstone kids. I'm gonna eat about 4 Flintstone vitamins that day before that debate. You know what I mean? So I can make sure that I'm ready to handle that man at the level that he's at, because he far exceeds me. You feel me? I'm just a humble Googler. You know what I mean? Yo, Pan, what's poppin'? What you waiting for, King? What's going on?
Yeah, we in here now. I'm back now. Everything together. African American atheist stand up. The volume is good. Pan said he hating. I'm sure you probably already just a couple of these things already.
Nah. I was actually about to move on. He's talking about the Flintstone vitamins. I like the orange ones particularly. I like the orange and the grape shits. That's the ones that I would sneak and snatch out the bottle, leave the red shits in there.
That's funny. But yeah, so you were saying earlier, I'm sorry that I'm asking you to speak on it again, but what were you saying? Why, what's all the smoke for, bruh? What's all the smoke for?
Honestly, like I said, I'm not worried too much about the smoke. I think honestly, I make niggas feel away. Just my existence alone, you know what I'm saying, make niggas uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying? It's no different than when a dog bigger than a dog, you gotta come through, your dog tail drop. You know what I mean? So I think that's all that shit is. I don't think it's a matter of, you feel me, niggas actually wanting smoke. I think niggas just feel away. Niggas just uncomfortable.
Pan said,
Niggas
he said he your number one hater, and the other cats come after him.
Yeah, I think they just feel some kind of way. They feel inferior. You feel me? And I don't do nothing. You know what I'm saying? I just do my thing. I be myself. And they feel some kind of way. In majority of cases, we tend to let these people get on these platforms and say whatever without actually verifying and checking the information that they put forth. You feel me? So it's important to give a little bit of pushback. You know what I mean? When shit get disrespectful, then they go from being pushback to, you know what I'm saying, you getting sacked at the 50-yard line because you ain't making it nowhere near the end zone with that bullshit you spitting. That's why this nigga froze.
Right. No. I didn't freeze. I backed off to let A1 know that the show was running so he can get on board with it. But I heard everything you said.
Y'all can hear me?
Yeah, you sound good now. I've been since day one, man. You've been having, a little bit of, we'll say, some uphill pressure. It's been some upheaval in the back chat. You came in off the Naga debate, and I would say a couple of days before the actual debate itself, it got to the point where in the back chat it just got a little aggy back there, where it was like, what you said something to the effect that people can't read. What was you saying?
Yeah, I said these niggas had third grade reading levels. I mean, I wasn't lying. It's true. They struggle with literacy. And what's crazy is I wasn't even saying it in an insulting manner. Initially, I was just calling it like I saw it. Reading wasn't their strong suit. And they out here trying to debate intellectually on ideologies and religion. It just doesn't make any sense. How you going to debate something that you have to read and you don't know how to? That don't make sense.
Yeah, you out here hurting people's feelings, and you being a little too aggressive, bro. Like I just think that when you got in the back chat, you rubbed a couple of people the wrong way, man. And with that being said, I'm just thinking to myself, like, okay, how do we recover from this? Because now you got half the back chat upset with you. I mean, you just came off a hate match with what was his name? Benu.
Yeah, see that even in that situation, right? Like I didn't seek fam out. He was just saying crazy shit. And when his information was being checked, he felt some kind of way. You feel me? He felt some kind of way and wanted to, some vegan gangster shit.
That's funny. Nah, notes from the underground. I had stepped away from the computer so to let A1 know to join the platform, but I don't think he caught on. Hopefully he get on. Hopefully he don't. But that's funny though. But yeah, you was talking about you said vegan. You said vegan gangster. He wanted vegan beef. Pause.
Yeah. He wanted blended coconut squeezed with beet juice, so it looked like a steak.
Yeah, that's funny. And I think it's funny because y'all was, for those who wasn't in the back chat at that time, it definitely got real chesty. Like it was real extra back there. And I'm like, they was both geeking. Y'all was fussing. You know, it was getting real volatile in the back chat. A lot of anger. You know, a lot of slurs was being thrown. You know, it was real aggressive. I felt like, you know, if y'all was close to each other, it'd have been a squabble. Somebody would have got some punches put on them. Like hands and feet was ready to get thrown, man.
I don't hit women, bro.
All right. I don't even want to do that.
I mean, you went there, so what you want me to do?
I was given specific orders to bring out the best of J Faqz tonight in terms of conversation. Moving right along. Anybody you want to shout out?
Yeah, I'm gonna shout out Pan. See you. I mean, by the grace of God, I see you in the finals. Yeah, I mean, I don't know with A1 being in the equation. You know, he talking real confident out here. I might take an L. You know what I'm saying? You know, so I gotta play my humble. I gotta maintain my humility. You feel me? However, you know what I'm saying? I look forward to seeing you in the finals, King. Shout out to Dre. I see notes in the comments. Shout out to him. Shout out to DMG. Shout out to DMG and the entire Dream Team, Super Team too. I see y'all. Y'all in my prayers. As far as for the rest of y'all, you know what I'm saying? Well, I should say it the way Jay say it. To everybody else taking shots at Jigga, you only get half a ball. Fuck y'all niggas.
No, that's funny. You know, I think it's interesting because you didn't debated quite a few people over the last couple of months. You came in with the Naga debate, then you went against Pan, then you went against Takari, then you went against Benu. Apparently B Wash saying you a bully, bruh.
Yeah.
Oh, you're a bully.
Broad Street. I need to bully in the Broad Street. I'm from Best I don't do no bullying, bro. That's not my style.
And then Pan co-signed it literally. But then after that you took on Benu. Now it's you on to A1. Anybody else particular in the tournament, outside of the tournament, that you feel like just deserve an honorary debate with you? Something that you want?
Honorary.
All right, well, somebody that you want to knock out of here on a debate tip. Who else you got on your hit list?
See, that's the thing. I don't be looking for these dudes. You feel me? I don't be looking for them. My life is too amazing for me to pay attention to anybody else. You understand what I'm saying?
Right?
Especially people
amazing.
I'm just being, God is abundant in my life, and a lot of these dudes live in Section 8 housing. You feel me? I don't have time to really pay attention to these cats, bro. You feel me? These niggas is living wick check to wick check.
Damn. What's wrong with the WIC voucher, bro?
Hey, I ain't say it's not wrong with it. I'm saying I don't have time to be arguing with niggas like that. They come now. If they come to me, if they bring the smoke, like one of my favorite quotes from 50, he said, "I don't want problems, but if you want problems, then okay."
So you're not really calling nobody out. Trust and believe the gospel. What's up, nobody? So we at a place now where you basically drew a line in the sand and saying, I ain't chasing nobody, but if anybody jump out there, that's what it is.
It's simple as that. It's simple as that. If you step on the dance floor, get ready to put your two-step in, son. That's all I'm saying.
Well, what's going on, BK? The apologist, you know. Shout outs to him, another fellow New Yorker, because I know y'all from up top, you know, and I'm just from Baltimore. We just gonna say what up, East Coast. But I think it's real interesting the way that things have gone in the back chat since we've been around. I've noticed that there's been like um, people starting to separate into factions. You know, you got your Hebrew Israelite faction. They've always been a faction. You got your like pseudo atheists, and I don't mean pseudo in terms of poor information. I mean like pseudo in terms of like it's not really. It's like a makeshift group, loosely. I call them a loose confederate of atheists, or in Takari's verse, athos. So you got them out there. Then you got like they believe in some sort of higher power, but it's not the God of the Bible, and it's not like monotheistic. You got them guys grouping together. You got the Christians that's standing on another end. Then you got I don't know what you want. We'll call them sage mystic type people. I don't really know what to call those types, but you know.
Here's the thing, before the Dream Team came into the picture and started putting niggas to sleep, these niggas is all on the court.
You said something once. It was like you didn't feel like they could beat the Naga, you know.
I did say that verbatim.
I think my question is why don't you feel like they could beat the Nagas?
You ever seen a nigga with a short arm swing a sword?
Yeah.
He may not do so skillfully, but he's fucking dangerous. You understand what I'm saying? That's the situation with the Nagas. You understand what I'm saying? These dudes is referencing scriptures and all of that. How do you handle someone referencing something and discussing something that you yourself don't have a handle on? You see what I'm saying? You can't. It's like going up against a dude with a tank. You don't even know how the tanks work. You don't know how to avoid the artillery, none of that. You have no clue. So they had to get somebody well versed in that specific martial art. You understand what I'm saying?
Right. So basically, you basically saying that some of the people within the paradigm shift diaspora are novices. Is that what you're saying?
I'm not calling them novices. I'm just saying they're not skilled.
That's worse, but I'm with you on that. I understand where you're coming from. I would say there we go. We was waiting on this man. The sauce, your next opponent. He finally made it. I don't have to stall any longer. It's Gucci that he here. Speaking of Mr. A1, the sauce himself. Say what's up to the chat, bruh.
What's up with y'all? How y'all feeling today?
Blessed and highly favored. How about yourself?
Amazing.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna stream into my channels. What did I miss?
And just talking spicy just for fun right now. You know, basically we just went over a few things. He was saying that he drew a line in the sand. He not really chasing nobody, but if you want the smoke, come get it.
Okay.
You know.
Well, this Saturday, me and him face off. Not face off. We battle head up, and you know, we get to see who's gonna be the best man. No wedding.
I'm looking forward to this debate.
You got this, Ken. You got this. I believe in you.
I believe in me too. I appreciate you. So who we calling out? Oh, the froze.
You talking to me?
Yeah. They said you was on here calling out all your next opponents and stuff.
I didn't call nobody out. I specifically said.
Not yet.
Said, whoever wants smoke, then I got cigars. That's what I said.
And you know I had to show up, right? You ready for Saturday though?
No, I'm not ready. Not even close.
Huh?
Not even close. Not even close.
I believe that.
I literally don't even have my presentation together yet.
Oh,
I'm still Googling and trying to figure this shit out.
Yeah, you know. I hope you do better than you did at our face-off. Let's just say that.
I hope you don't expect me to.
Uh, I'm not. You know, I know your circular reasoning has its limitations. You know.
I wasn't
Circular
frozen,
reason.
by the way. I just wanted to send the link out to a couple other people so that they can watch the show. But yeah, he didn't call too many people out. We was pretty much waiting for you to jump out there first, because before we get back into him, I got in my left ear, I got a couple of orders. I was told to make sure that you call out a few people first because you take the initiative and stuff like that. So
Oh, definitely.
who you want to see, bruh?
Who do I want to see right now? I want to see nobody.
So
Because
you
we know
talking about nobody from Trust and Believe the Gospel?
definitely, yep, nobody. I want to see nobody.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, I think we would have a good debate. We were supposed to have something lined up in the past. Um, the
Why
topic,
that ain't happen?
the topic was I didn't like the topic.
What was the
Uh,
topic?
I think it was something along the lines like, "Is Jesus God?" I think it was like the debate that J Fax had with Takari. I think it was something similar along those lines. I wanted to get him on the historicity of Jesus because he was on the end of my little presentation talking real jazzy. He wasn't talking jazzy. He was just pushing back, and I didn't agree with what he was saying. So, um, but
Okay, maybe
I'm
we can
making
get
for
that
J
started
Fax
up.
that debate. I got a couple titles and topics I know I want to debate. I'm not necessarily. I don't necessarily care who steps up to try to defend.
So that's the only name you can name right now.
Yeah, that's the only name that pop up in my head. I know they were trying to set a debate up with me and the GC, but I don't know too much of where he stands on his ideology to call him out on anything.
He a Christian and he like Egypt. His in chronology. That's I can't speak for him, but by me knowing a brother, I can say that much.
Yeah, hopefully after this tournament, we can get some 1v1s, me and the GC, and me and
What
nobody.
what you feel about Pan?
And
If you
Pan,
if you be if you move past Jamel, that's who you gonna have to see if he moves past Benir.
I mean, when I move past J Fax. I don't know how I feel about Pan. Pan, he's decent. He's a good debater. I know that. I know he's got some information. He gets into different fields of study than me. You know, I
What do you think his
guess
field of study is?
he's into the Pan African stuff, right?
Right.
I get into the African studies. I'm just not heavy on the whole Marcus Garvey movement. I definitely got respect for the brother and his movement, and I'm probably a Pan Africanist at heart. You know what I'm saying? So,
All right. He laughing when you mention that Pan that Marcus Garvey. Don't
yeah,
I'm gonna say he say don't do too much on Marcus Garvey because
no, I rock with Marcus Garvey. Tough man. He was a Catholic brother, but nonetheless, definitely
uh,
rock with the movement that he was building. RBG flags every day, all
okay.
over
So
my house. So
so you red, black, and green as well.
yes, yes, you already know it. You already know it.
You know he back like
It's very interesting. It's very interesting that niggas like A1 tend to have issues with Christians. Meanwhile, much of the niggas that they look up to is Christians. You don't think that's ironic?
wow. He does make a great point there.
Nah, I don't know. I mean, I look up to a lot of different people for things they've done. I don't necessarily say look up to the whole person. Like I don't idolize anybody. I don't pedestal these people. I get the information, get my motivation, and move on from people. Um, I don't follow nobody. I don't follow man. Like none of that weird stuff.
Who do you
Uh,
follow?
I follow my spirit. That's what I follow. I don't follow anybody. I'm not a follower. I'm a leader.
You just okay.
But I forgot what I was saying that to say something else, but I forgot what my point was.
Wow.
Oh, you asked me about the Christians I look up to. I mean, the ideologies that people subscribe to have nothing to do with the things that I look up to them for. And I can't take that away from them. Everybody's not right about everything, and I don't expect them to be. So, you know.
I hear you. I hear you. I hear you. It's kind of interesting. It's like going to a steak joint and asking for fillet of fish, but I hear you.
Well,
Just because they can make it, don't mean that it's what they specialize in, right?
you be making stuff sound good that be so irrelevant. Somebody listening would think that you made a point.
I promise it's relevant. But you're gonna see on Saturday when I'm falling on my face, King. I'm gonna be falling all over myself like I just finished drinking Henny to the face. So you'll see.
Yeah, you claim to be drunk. I'm not falling for that drunken master stuff.
Drunken master. I never said I was drunk. Who said I was drunk?
Just claiming to be drunk at the face off.
It's not true, bro. I'm sober minded. My Bible said that my body's a temple.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I'm supposed to remain sober minded.
You over there?
So the enemy's roaring like a roaring lion. You know what I mean?
Off
you know what I mean? So I gotta chill. You know what I'm saying? I gotta be attentive because at a minimum I can put up a fight, right? Because you about to take the dub, right?
It's already in the bag, baby. I'm just showing up. I'm just showing up to get my victory.
I'm just there to take the chance.
I'm not even showing up to debate you. It's really me versus me. Like you just,
I love it.
You just there. It's okay.
That's the spirit, young pig. That's the spirit. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. You gotta have that attitude. You gotta have that attitude. I'm curious though. What you gonna do after the tournament?
After the whole tournament?
I mean, you say whole tournament as if you're going to the finals. That's the assumption. But
yeah.
What do you do?
After the whole tournament's over?
Pandemon's back with another laugh again. He think you funny, bruh.
Give him the link. Tell him hop in here.
All right.
What am I doing after the tournament? Focusing on school, my kid. That's it.
Oh, you in school?
Yeah, back to business.
Oh, okay. You getting a business degree?
No, I'm not getting a business degree.
Oh, I misunderstood what you meant. Back to business, like back to reality. You didn't mean back to business like you was about to go get a business degree. I got you.
Yeah, back to business, back to reality, man.
I got you.
I just do this in my spare time. It's fun for me.
In your spare time. That's cool.
Spare time, I come here and stay undefeated, flipping y'all on y'all neck. You definitely not about to give me a loss. That's not what I'm worried about.
I'm sorry. I'm curious. You say flipping y'all. How many wins you got?
Enough to say I'm undefeated. How many losses you got?
I also noticed that you got champ in your title. What exactly is your champion of, if you don't mind me asking? When
you don't lose, you're the champ.
Oh, I love how you redefine words. That's good. Pay attention, fam. I need y'all to pay attention to this. You feel me? These are the tactics that's going to take place when he's going to take his victory on Saturday. You feel me? We're going to reconstruct the dictionary. That's what's going to happen.
The redefinition of words is what you're saying is going to be the case?
Yeah, just complete reconstruction of the dictionary. That's what's going to happen.
Right. No. Sounds good. That's the last thing you should be worried about. I just hope you.
So what should I be worried about?
Ready to defend. This book.
Mm-hmm.
And
so something really cool about this book, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't got to defend it. All I got to do is argue my point in the debate and do my best to do so. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna give you no advice. I could tell you what you should.
Listen, I mean, I'd appreciate it. You give me something. Throw me a bone, King.
Nah,
what you got?
What you got? You got this. You and Chat GPT. Between you and Chat GPT, man.
Put me in the. Teach me the game, Ghost. Teach me the game.
I'm surprised you lost as many times as you did.
Word.
With the
how many times did I lose again? How many times did I lose again?
Enough for me to bring it up.
Oh, all right. I hear you.
More
I
than
hear you.
me. Yeah, more times than me, I'll tell you that.
But how many wins you got? I think I got more than you too, right? Yeah, I got more wins than you do too. I'm pretty sure I do. Yeah, I do. The math is math, right?
Okay. Well, I got 100% victories. What's your percentage? That's what
I
I
like this nigga. I can't wait till Saturday. I can't wait till Saturday. We about to have a blast like Jimmy Neutron. I guarantee it.
I just added the man, Super Pan Man, the Pan African gentleman.
What is good, family? I just had to come on and let everybody know that I'm the #1 hater. And that little conversation y'all was really just having, I really hate that shit. Yes, it's gonna
Speak
be
on it.
the. Oh yeah. No, I can't stand this dude right now. You know what I'm saying? That how he got more wins and all that. Oh yeah, I hate that right now. I just want everybody to know. I'm saying it publicly. I'm hating straight like that. Also, to clarify, because my man Cannon, you know what I'm saying, may have misspoke. I just wanted to clarify. I wasn't laughing at your statement, brother. A1, I sent that LOL way before you started talking. Because I think it was just it was clearly misunderstood by our wonderful host. Our wonderful host.
Yo,
It was just
he laughing right now. The Pan in the chat laughing.
literally tripping. But nah, man, back to this dude, man, that I hate so much, man. Listen, man, how the hell, you know what I mean? I want y'all to get back to what y'all was doing because y'all did have a warm up. But listen, man, if you don't finish him, I'm gonna get him, straight like that.
He's out of here, man. This is a wrap, man. There's nothing he can do. Like what I tell him in the chat before, I've been using the Christian argument for 25 years. I know it like the back of my hand.
What exactly is the Christian argument?
The one that you tried to present when I start questioning you about morality at the face-off.
Uh-oh.
Oh, really? What was I presenting exactly?
Your defense to the Bible being morally bankrupt?
I'm just asking because I mean, if you remember, and I'm just trying to figure out what you think my argument is going to be.
As taking a negative, you don't have an argument. Your job is to rebut.
That's
mine.
not true. That's
Your
not
job
true.
is to rebut mine. But
here's the thing, right? I don't think you understand how this works, and I don't mean that insultingly, King. Right? So not only do I have the responsibility of rebutting your argument, right? I have to present an argument of my own as well. It's called a counter argument. Literally. Yeah.
I'm familiar.
So, even though you say I don't have a premise, I have a premise.
That's where you.
But I also have the task. But I also have the task of rebutting. You know what I'm saying? What it is that you say. Now, what's very interesting is my bar is loaded. I got about 5 plates on either end. What you bench pressing? 225s?
225.
No, I didn't say 225. I said 225s, meaning 25 pounds on either side.
No. I'm benching 225.
I mean,
That's from what you and a 35.
From what you're saying, you know what I'm saying? It's light work, right?
It's light work.
Exactly. So you only got 225. You got a 25 plate on either end of the spectrum there. You feel me? You putting that up real easy, right?
Right.
You got this.
I thought you was about to keep going.
Nah. You got this. It's
easy work, man. It's easy work.
I'm telling you.
Did you get those questions taken care of?
What they say? Your questions was answered the day they sent them.
Okay, good. I don't want you to forget.
What they say? What's a God to a non-believer?
Didn't even expect you to answer the questions. Like,
what's a God to a non-believer? That's what you. That's your way.
Box with God, right? That's what they say.
Yeah, look, that's what they say. You ain't boxing God on Saturday though. It's me you're gonna be looking at. You ain't. It's me you're gonna be looking at.
Where is God, by the way? Where is God?
Right. What kind of question is that? I ain't answering that question, bro.
Right,
we talking right now.
Have an answer for that?
I have tons of answers for that. But we talking right now. Save that question for the debate. We got a Q&A section. We got a whole 10-minute Q&A section. Why would you waste that right now?
Where is God?
Why would you waste that right now?
The people want to know.
Why would you waste that? Answer that question. Why would you waste that?
That has nothing to do with our debate.
Has everything to do with our debate.
It has nothing to do with our debate.
Everything to do with the
Right
debate.
now.
Everything to do with the debate.
So why
You know the
aren't
Christian.
you
You know the Christian argument, so you definitely have that answer,
why
right?
aren't you a Muslim? Why aren't you a Muslim? Can you tell the people?
That's actually that's a good question, right? I'm not a Muslim because I'm not a Muslim. I didn't choose to be a Muslim. Here's the problem with that kind of question, right? By that logic, why aren't you a homosexual?
What? That's crazy.
Like I didn't. That's what I'm saying.
That's not
It's,
even logic.
here's the thing. Here's the thing though. Here's the thing though. Right. We all got choices. You see what I'm saying? My choices are based on what? What are my choices based on?
So you're saying that?
No, answer my question, Sam. What are my choices based on? We're talking about facts right now. What are my choices based on?
As far as picking a religion?
In general, religion, whatever the case may be. What are my choices based on? All of my choices are based on something. What are they based on?
Various different things. It could be geographical location. There's a lot of things your choices can be based on.
Okay, what's the weightiest portion of what my choices are, what they are? The most vaguest answer you can give. It's the umbrella term. I promise you got this.
I don't know where you going with it because
it's a very simple answer. The answer to the question. You got this answer too. You got this answer too. I promise. It's called experience.
I know it, but it might not.
It's experience. It's experience. Regardless of geographic location, this is the most umbrella term you can use for why choices are made. Right? Experience. Right? Your experiences led you the way you are. My experiences led me the way I am. That's why I am the way I am.
You love not answering questions, though.
I just answered the question.
Non-answer.
You just asked me.
That's what I'm saying.
Why am I not a Muslim? Because I'm not a Muslim. I'm not a Muslim because I'm not a Muslim. I'm not a Muslim because I'm not a Muslim. How is that circular reasoning? Explain that to me. Where did I go in a circle? Point it out to me. I want to see that.
Brother.
I'm gonna sit here and watch you do it. I want to see it.
Brother.
I want to see it. Do it for me. I want to see it, King. Come on, King. Show it to me. Show me talking in a circle.
Brother.
I gave a very specific answer.
I just conclusion.
No, I didn't. You just asked me why am I not a Muslim? I'm not a Muslim because I'm not a Muslim. My experiences led me to be who I am today.
I'm not a Muslim because I'm not a Muslim.
Here's the thing. Listen to me, and I walk you through it. Listen to me. And I walk you through it. My choices made me who I am today. Why would I be a Muslim? That doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. There was nothing in the line of my life led me to Islam. Nothing. Oh, I'm sorry. My name. I'm sorry. You're right. My name. It is Arabic.
What led you to Christianity?
My name is Arabic. So I should definitely consider that. You're right. There's definitely a lot of weight for why I should be a Muslim versus all the other experiences as to why I became a Christian. You're right. You're 100% right.
I mean, hey, it sounds like you've accepted the indoctrination that you've been handed, and you haven't really.
Oh, is that what it is?
I mean, that's
so you know what made me convert? No, that's not what I said. That's not what I said. I got a question for you. You know how I became converted? You know how I became a Christian?
If it works for you,
do you know how I became a Christian?
If it works for you, keep doing it.
Do you know how I became a Christian?
Enlighten us.
No, I'm asking you. You just made the conclusion that I'm indoctrinated, right? Indoctrination means that I was force-fed or became this thing against my own will. Somebody made me this. Correct?
No, that's not.
Pull up the definition right now and tell me I'm lying.
That may be the definition, but there's connotative and there's denotative. Hold up, you can laugh, but we do know connotative and denotative. Come on, son. First off, no. Not only are we talking about connotative and denotative, we got to talk about context. The context of the conversation. You saying indoctrination. I accepted my indoctrination. You making an assumption indoctrination is always force. Son. Your assumption is indoctrination is always force. That's
not what I said. I said force fed. I said force fed. Remove force. The shit that I was fed, right? That's what you're saying. I wasn't fed anything. I told you from Jump Street, it's my experiences. From the jump, nobody fed me my experiences. My life is my experience. Self-indoctrination is a thing as well. You're hilarious. That's a horrible. If that's the argument you're gonna make in the delusion debate, you tripping.
Oh no.
Tripping. If that's the argument you're gonna make in the delusion debate, you tripping. You're tripping.
I'm still talking about it. We're not having focus on Saturday.
Oh, we're not having that debate. So you change your mind. We got that on wax. We got that on wax. You saying we can come back to that. So now you change your mind. We not gonna do that debate too?
Get your head in the. Oh no, we could do that. We could do the best.
Oh, okay. I'm just making sure. And then I'm just making sure.
We're gonna do. You know, I'll let you get another 2 more debates after I beat you in this one. And you
that's funny.
Best out of 3. You know what I'm saying? But then it'll be a nice catalog. People will actually be able to see who's the better person.
Listen, I hear you.
Win one fight. You know what I'm saying? But after I done put the smack down on you on every topic of the Bible, they gonna know. Like, okay, he's obviously.
Is that right?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Like,
you got a very unique perspective.
That's what
I got. A very unique perspective.
Take on a lot of things, but
yeah, you got a dope perspective. Very unique. Very unique. I must say.
I think Christianity is a dope perspective.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we have a lot of different perspectives on God and morality. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Yours ain't the only one.
I never said it was.
I know. No, it's the way.
See what I posit.
It's implied.
No. Let me don't speak for me. Let me speak for myself, man. Let me speak for myself. Don't speak for me. What I posit is that my shit is valid. I don't posit that's the only one. That's like me. I don't believe my God is the only God in existence either. Don't speak for Jay.
Oh, how many gods do you believe in?
I didn't see it. You said you just put the word believe in the mix. You said that word. I said I don't believe. Listen to what I just said. I don't believe that my God is the only one in existence. That's what I said. You said how many gods you believe in. I don't put my faith in no other God. My faith is in one God.
Well, look, you brought the word believe up. You said
you let me.
I'll let you land your plane. You said you don't believe. So now we're talking about belief because you inserted it as the subject of this sentence. So let's keep moving on about belief. How many
the subject is God. The subject is God. The subject is God.
How many other guys do you believe in? Since you just
the subject is God. The subject is God, not belief. Belief is the action. Belief is the verb. Yeah, I didn't make no. I said what I said. I said what I said. We talking about the English language now. You about to butcher the English language. You about to butcher the English language. I'm about to tell you right now. Hold on. Let me make it clear for you because you clearly not understanding what it is that I'm saying to you. I didn't say I believe in any other God. I said I only believe in my God. However, in existence, I believe that there's multiple gods in existence. However, I only have faith in one God.
You see how he's filibustering and can't answer a simple, direct
question? How is that a filibuster? See, I find it interesting. I find it interesting that you call everything filibustering.
I didn't cut you off. Let me go ahead.
Do your thing. Do your thing.
You really
do your thing.
Henny today.
Do your thing. I'm listening to you.
First, this man makes the claim. I don't even go say it's a claim. He says this. He says, I don't believe my God is the only God in existence. Cool. Then I ask him, well, how many other ones do you believe in? He gets upset. He wants to go off on a rant. He wants to cut me off. He wants to buck dance. He can't just say 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's all of this other stuff. Then he wants to overtalk me. Why don't you just answer the damn question? Like, I'm not tripping. I'm not trying to trick you. You made the statement. You said you don't believe that your God is the only God in existence. Cool. How many other ones do you think are in existence, my brother? I didn't say
that's a different question.
I didn't say that you have faith in them. Do you worship them? Do you get on your knees and think you could telepathically communicate with them? I didn't say none of that. How many other ones do you believe are in existence since you don't believe yours is the only one?
Are you done with your round?
Can you answer a straight question?
All right, I got you. You finished with your round now. I got you. So you asked a completely different question than what it was you asked initially. And your viewers might be confused. I don't know who you talk to. Your viewers might be confused. It's completely different than the viewers over here. See, the paradigm now, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Cut it the fuck. You stop it right now. You stop it right now. Yo, come on. Yo, come on, son. Come on, son. Come on, son. Yo, chill. I'll let you get this shit up. Nah, don't do that. Don't do that. I'll let you get this shit off. Nah, son. I'll let you get this shit off very chill. Let me go ahead and rock out. Let me rock. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much, sir. I appreciate it. As I was saying very clearly, You said two different questions in your conversation. Two completely different questions. My statement was very clear. I do not believe that my God is the only God in existence. That's what I said. Anybody that's valid is going to take that rewind button and go look at it. Verify me. If you can find me lying, I send you $200 right now. I don't care who it is. Hold on. I'm gonna answer that. Let me finish. Let me finish, man. If you find me lying, I send you $200 right now. Cash App, Zelle, don't matter to me. It's completely up to you. Now, the question that you asked me initially was very different than the question you asked moments ago. The question you asked me initially was, how many other gods you believe in? That is a completely different question. Completely different question than what you said moments ago. How many others do you believe exist? That's a completely different question. So if we're gonna be honest, so those ain't two different questions? Because I'm not playing to land right now. All those two different questions are not.
It's only two.
All those two different questions are not. Come on, son.
Phrase your first statement in a negative way. Instead of just saying I think there are other gods besides mine, you said I don't believe mine is the only one that exists. So I said, cool. How many other ones do you think exist?
That's not what you said. That's cap. You know it. So that's cap, fam.
And this is why you're going to lose the because when I ask you a real simple question, you're so smart you can't answer a simple question.
Watch this.
And your view debate day, man.
Everybody in the comments right now. Everybody in the comments right now. Tell me what he said right now in the comments, and I'll send you $20 in your Cash App right now.
Okay,
repeat back to me. Repeat back to me.
Hold up. All right there. But when I said believe, I didn't say believe in.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did. No, stop it, man.
How many other guys do you believe exist, brother? Forget what I said. Here's what I'm saying now.
Okay, then. Thank you. I believe there are many of them that are in existence. I believe there's many of them in existence. However, I serve the Most High.
Okay, so you're not a monotheist.
I'm sorry.
You believe in many different gods.
See, you see how you keep saying that? Am I tripping?
No. That's the thing. You're so sensitive that.
I'm not sensitive. I'm alert. I'm not sensitive. I'm alert.
You have to use the word believe because you can't prove they exist. So let's cut the cap.
Oh, that's true. That's true. It's a good thing. It's a good thing I debate not all. It's a good thing I debate. It's a good thing our debate is not on whether or not they exist. It's a good thing our debate is on whether or not the Bible is morally bankrupt. It's a really good thing. It's a really good thing. So I'm not the one that's sitting up here tapping them,
brother. Let everybody know that you the one who's not understanding. I'm not saying
yo, Candace, you the moderator. Do me a favor. Put the comment on the screen right now, please, that just finished speaking. Do me a favor, Pastor Trey. Send me your Cash App so I can reward you for what it is you stated, fam.
Oh, if he believes they exist, he believes in them.
False. That is definitively false. That is definitively false.
You might not have them as the one who you're supposed to follow, but you believe in them.
Are you ready for this? Hold on, I'm about to teach you, Ken. Let me calm down. Let me calm down. I want you to see something, right? I'm calm down. Listen how me talk. Listen how I'm talking, Ken. Listen to me, Ken. I'm not. Listen to me, Ken. You're not hearing me, Ken. You're not hearing. Listen to me, Ken. Relax a little bit. We talking. Brother to brother, melanin to melanin. You understand what I'm saying? We talking like two black men. You understand what I'm saying, Ken? So just let me reason with you, fam. Right? Can we do that real quick?
I'm gonna share
Is that all right?
I'm gonna share my screen while you do that. Go ahead.
Belief carries various meanings based on context. Do you agree, yes or no?
Continue.
Okay, if that is true, then the words around that's used around it will determine what meaning is applied. Yes or no?
I was looking something up. Now I'm back to you. Now you got my focus. Ask them two questions again. And can you share my screen? Oh yeah, it didn't show up. Oh no, hold on.
Beautiful. Click that right there, Merriam-Webster. I love it.
I know.
I love it.
You said you don't mess with the English people. I pay real close attention.
Yeah, click that for me.
Yep. Yo, I got a good
Believe
analogy
in.
that can help
If you
y'all.
have faith,
Woo!
that was the first one.
Woo!
But that's not how I
That's what
was
you
using
said.
it. I was using the second
That's
one.
exactly what you said.
I'm
That's what
using
the
this.
word.
And I only want to read the definition. It says or. What does the second one say? To have confidence in the existence of. So I was using it right. You have confidence that these other guys exist. I'm not using it wrong, and you just went in this whole little rant, kept cutting me off like you was smart and intellectual.
Pause. Here's the situation.
And you
No, I
losing the
didn't.
people.
No, I didn't. What
Now
you fail to
continue have the
understand is
conversation. Go
what
ahead.
you fail
I
to
can help y'all
understand is
out.
what you said.
Oh, say I got an analogy that can help y'all out.
I don't even know who's talking.
This Byron.
That's Byron B. Walsh in the building.
Let me. You can say what you're saying right after I say this, Byron. I promise, King.
Yeah, you good.
Right. Here's the thing. Right. The acknowledgement. The acknowledgement of something is inherently in belief. That's what I was going to say before you pulled it up, and I'm glad that you brought that up. Right. Right. However, something that your crowd may be used to in regards to speaking without actually showing intent. I'm real familiar with your conversation, King. So when you speak, it's funny. That's why you changed the question the second time you stated it, because you and I both know what you were saying initially. You was trying to pinpoint me down to being something more than what it is that I am. That's just what it is. That's just what it, fam. That's just what it is. That's just what it is. If we go back to the tape, come on. So let me finish. When I said and made it very clear in the existence of, I'm talking about them just existing. You see what I'm saying? If you put believe in, I'm not putting faith, trust, confidence, and nothing else. I'm just acknowledging it just as the word belief is down. That's it.
This is why you're going to lose the debate.
I'm glad you said that, King.
This is why you're going to lose the damn debate.
I appreciate that.
Sometimes somebody's so smart they could be stupid. I didn't mean it the way that you are claiming that I have meant it. I meant it the way that I'm telling you I meant it. So, and you see it says or. So there's two ways this can be used. I wasn't trying to say that you have faith in, get down on your knees and worship anybody else. I know you're a Christian.
So I got a question. Why did you specify? Why did you specify?
I only switched it up because you so smart that you're stupid sometimes. And that you're so smart that you can't comprehend sometimes. But it's not even to say it's not a negative thing, because in court
I don't take it negatively at all.
In court, you have objection, point of clarification.
Exactly. Specificity of language. Exactly.
So what you should have did was objection, point of clarification. Do you mean this or do you mean that? You shouldn't have went off on that whole tangent like I did all that. And that's why you
all I did was clarify.
No, and instead of clarifying the definition and what I actually mean, you make the assumption and run off what you think I mean, and that's dangerous.
Whose position is it to clarify what your intentions are? That's your position. How am I going to clarify your intentions? How am I going to clarify your intentions?
You looking good.
Hey guys,
how am I going to clarify your intentions?
Don't take no.
Hold on, guys. Let me let Byron get a second in.
Nah, I was just gonna say, man, it's quite simple. Like, you know, I'm a basketball head. My favorite team is the Lakers, right? So the 08-09 Lakers, that was the championship season, right? So you got 5 players on the court for the Lakers. And do I believe that all 5 players on the court are NBA players, some of the best players in the world? Hands down, right? If you ask me, who do I believe in to carry the Lakers to the promised land, to make the last shot, to lead the Lakers to victory, it's Kobe Bryant. I don't believe in nobody else to do it but Kobe. I can believe that every single other person on the Lakers roster is an NBA player that may or may not have the capacity to do some things. If you ask me, who do I believe in?
See what I'm saying?
Carry the Lakers.
That's called the specificity of language by definition.
Either way, bro, I asked you a question and I want to answer to. I don't
I
care
gave
about
you
all
the
this
answer.
other stuff, bro.
I gave you the answer. I gave you the answer.
You don't have to answer my question.
I gave you the answer. I gave you the answer.
Nigga, how many other guys do you believe exist, bro? That's what I want to know. Stop doing all
multiple.
this.
There are many. I don't have an exact number. There are many. How many times am I going to say that? I said that already. You saying I'm going to lose the debate doesn't guarantee you a win, fam. You know that, right?
Right.
And I believe in you. I believe in you. But you saying lose the debate doesn't guarantee you go.
With this guy, man. This guy
I
is
actually believe in you. Look, watch this. Watch this.
Around me.
I have faith in
like
you.
You can't do is make a straight argument.
My argument is so clear. I have faith in you, brother.
You're not landing.
I have faith in you, brother. I have faith. I got faith and confidence in you.
That's how you don't lose the debate. All right, well, you got a person who believes in many other guys.
Nah, don't do shit. You see how you misrepresenting me, son? You see this shit? This is what I'm talking about.
Brother, believe in says confidence in the existence.
Listen, nah, don't say nothing that I'm not saying. That's what I'm telling you.
The definition still ain't on the screen.
Nah.
So
I see the definition.
I'm using it right.
I see the definition. Definition.
This man has confidence in the existence of many other gods.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Specificity of language.
High confidence in the existence.
Oh, see, now you see.
Hey, and the funny thing is, but it's cool.
I don't need them adjectives, though, kid. I don't need them adjectives.
You believe in one you can't prove, and that's what I thought at least. Why not add?
Oh, that's cute. That's cute.
To the table?
That's cute. You know? That's cute. I mean, that makes sense. That's cute. That's cute. I can see that. That's fitting. That's fitting for you. You know what I'm saying?
Do you believe in
unicorns? That's fitting. Actually, I do.
You do?
I do believe in unicorns. Yeah.
Okay. Well, you know what? If they can get you to believe in the talking snake, man, they can get you to believe in anything. Brother.
Nah, the unicorn actually existed and it went extinct.
Dang, he buck danced around that question for 10 minutes, man. That was crazy.
I answered it immediately. Hey, what are you talking about?
I'm done with you now.
I'm about to clip it.
You can just leave it at
that. I'm about to clip this shit and circulate it around the entire web. I'm gonna circulate this shit. I'm gonna circulate this shit around the web. I swear, folks, I'm gonna pay for an ad in World Star Hip Hop. Pay for an ad or Shade Room. I'm gonna get this shit circulated, fam. I promise you.
And the reason you dance around that question so bad is because saying that shit out loud made you insecure for real.
Nah, no, it didn't.
That's why you were so scared when I asked you.
Nah, the specificity in language.
Like you knew what I meant. You was like, "Oh, dang, he asked me about it. I gotta."
How could I know? No, how could I know what you meant? How could I know what you meant? All I could do is take it based on the way you phrased it. Okay. That's just basic. That's how we communicate with the English language. Straight up. That's just how it works. Specificity in language. Now, if you want to posit all this craziness for your viewers, that makes sense. Get your views and your likes, King. I respect it. You know what I'm saying? I don't knock the game. You feel me? Game is game. Listen to me. Listen, yo, come on, son. Come on, son. Let me finish. You feel me? You can handle your thing, do your thing, whatever the case may be. And I really hope you also share this with your viewers when we debate on Saturday. I think it will be amazing. You feel me? I really think it will be amazing. I would love it if you, what's it called? Multicasted it. You feel me? From over here to over there. You feel me? I think that'd be amazing. I think that'd be amazing. You feel me?
My joint live right now on my YouTube.
That's what I'm talking about. You got it on Twitch too?
I'm not on there yet. Maybe you can help me get that.
You gotta get on Twitch, fam. You gotta go on Twitch. You go live on TikTok?
I'm not on TikTok. I'm on TikTok, but I'm not going live on there yet either.
All right, what about IG? You got it on IG?
I'm on IG, yeah. I'm on IG.
Yeah, you on? Yeah. We gotta make sure we cover all the platforms. You feel me? And get this to where it need to be.
So they just I
think that's gonna be beneficial.
Christian who believe in many different gods, and you only worship one. You know, but you believe it is a whole bunch of other ones. Is your God the one that you worship the most, beefing with these other ones?
Nah, he don't beef with nobody.
Oh, he
don't beef with nobody.
Because it's crazy. That's the what's the first commandment?
He don't beef with nobody.
What's the first commandment?
You tell me. You know the answer.
I'm asking you.
You asking me? See, if I tell you the first commandment, you're going to say, oh, he's filibustering. I want you to do it. So you tell me, and I'm going to sit here quietly, and then I'll explain.
You're funny. The first commandment?
Yeah, what is it? Yeah, I want you to read it.
Okay, let me go look it up. I believe it is, don't worship any other guys but me. Is that it?
Oh, no, I want you to go read it. Go read it. Don't paraphrase, King. I want you to read it.
Let's see. Thou shalt have no other gods before me.
Hello. What that say?
It say
What that say?
Messiah. Oh.
Okay, so now
But
the question becomes,
debate.
hold on. You asked me a question. Can I ask you a question?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, all right. Now the question becomes, do more gods exist? Yes or no? Based on what that's saying, right? More gods exist,
You
right?
know what? Hey, I like what you're doing though, because
Okay,
I,
all
I
right.
like that. I actually love it. It's just not the straight normal Christian narrative, and they would kick you out. They would kick you out of, well, maybe where you at, but a lot of churches you gonna go to around here, they'll kick you the hell out. That's not what they teaching. That's
Fam,
not, you know what I'm saying?
here's the problem. No, hold on, B. I promise.
And you
got it. You
are
got it.
right, because that's what it says, and you can show that. And that's why I'm like, damn, I fuck with you, because we need to take you to some of these churches and get these niggas together. Because again, the Christians right now, they're all over the place, man. There's 52 different damn denominations. Y'all can't agree on whether you're supposed to be baptized or celebrate bunnies that lay eggs, even though they don't. Bunnies don't lay eggs, is what I'm saying. Easter.
All things are legal, not everything is expedient. But I don't expect you to understand what I'm saying right now. So
bunnies.
yeah, he talking about Easter. He talking about Easter
I
specifically.
know. I'm just saying. I ain't never seen the church celebrate bunnies and eggs.
Bunnies and eggs, hiding the eggs every Easter, and it's
I ain't never seen a church. I ain't never seen a church celebrate that.
You've never seen an Easter egg hunt at a church, really?
No, I mean I seen the Easter egg hunt at a church. You talking about celebrate?
Yeah, you're arguing for specificity of language. He's gonna.
My idea, that's celebrating, Byron.
Okay, that's your idea. All right, I got
well, I mean, it's the same as having a parade. A parade is something in celebration of. The Easter egg hunt is in celebration of. It's not. I mean,
is it?
Go ahead, J Fax. I don't. We don't need to argue lower points. I wouldn't title the debate that, so it's not nothing worth debating.
Yeah. Yeah, you was just looking for specificity in language, Byron. That's what I'm on too, especially when it comes to these intellectual scuffles. Specificity in language is important because you could say something that your opponent will end up capitalizing on. Understand what I'm saying? So it's imperative to make sure you say what you mean and mean what you're saying. That way you don't got to clear. Yeah, okay, you got it. No, you got it.
I'm gonna say I just capitalized off you. If we were counting points right now, you making an assumption instead of asking for a clarification would have just cost you points and put some on my board because I did use it in the right. I'm using the definition right. So next time, ask for clarification instead of making an assumption and going off on an argument that you don't need to make.
All right, I'm glad you said that because next time you should be very specific about what you say so people don't say that you're guilty of doing things that you're not necessarily doing.
I was specific,
brother.
Again, I'm using the terms. I'm using the words exactly as they're defined.
I got you. I see some people in the comments confused about unicorns. So y'all don't think unicorns exist? Is that what y'all saying?
Yeah, I guess we waiting for them to say something. Maybe they do, maybe they don't.
Yeah. So it's all it is scientifically. It's a one-horned rhinoceros that went extinct. Siberian unicorn. Quite literally.
Oh, Pan said no.
Yeah. This is Googleable. When you get a chance, just type in unicorn rhino. It's the Siberian unicorn. You can Google that. It's just a one-horned rhino.
Oh man, Astro Projection 369. Check out his channel. Shameless plug. You know, he has a lot of discussions. B Walsh, what you think about that King James was gay video he put together? Very informative.
Hogwash.
He knows. Everyone knows my position. You know.
What, you didn't like the sources?
You know, I think you can, you know, if you want to. To me, it's indifferent. I could care less about King James's sexuality. I mean, you can prove it or not prove it. It don't really matter to me. I don't think it has any implication.
You said you could prove it or not prove it.
Yeah, because they're gonna people that there'll be people that try to prove that he's not. There'll be people that prove that he is. I don't know. I think it's one of the things that's like, okay, if if he's gay, all right. Uh, I, I guess I'm trying to see like what does it lead to? What does it change or affect?
I don't know. It seems like an obvious contradiction to some of the rules in the text, which brings into question a whole lot to people who are against that type of stuff. So then they start to question the integrity and the more integrity of the text. If somebody who indulges in certain sins and stuff would be compiling it, and it's supposed to be the word of God, you know.
But
And
did
this isn't my argument. This
did
is
he
what
compile it though?
I can care less. I can care less.
I'm asking like
You
that's
know,
why I guess my I'm asking like I mean
again,
if he
you're
didn't
right.
come
I'm with you. I care. I can care less.
he didn't compile it. He didn't interpret anything. He didn't write anything down. He just literally just put his name on it. Um,
Exactly.
and
That's what.
just authorize it just because his position had him the leader of the Church of England. So I
Yeah.
mean,
He what? He authorized.
yeah, he authorized.
Okay.
He's the king.
Yeah.
He's the king.
And then he put his name on it and all that.
Yeah,
And
I
then it
mean
was a
that's
conquest. Hold on. Where's my he
yeah.
did
It
a
was
lot,
the,
man. The man did a lot, man. And it's
he's the
not his
king.
only book as well. He's got demonology. Where is that at? I got it over here somewhere.
Yeah, I mean demonology.
Um,
I mean it's a
but that was
book.
just where it's not really. It's not like the Solomon book. That's what I was expecting when I was getting it. He's just
No, it's not. It's
he-
nothing like that at all.
he's
It's
telling about
people.
how he went and murdered thousands of women because he was pretty much a paranoid schizophrenic who believed in this religion so bad he thought witches was after him. So he was going around murdering them, trying to kill them all. Like,
Yeah, that's. I guess I'm asking like, what does what does that have to do to Parsi in China? I mean,
I'm saying I was actually using it to agree with you that you're
yeah,
right. Who cares? He just put his name on that book, and that's not his only book either. So you're right. I was using it to agree with you.
I got you. Yeah, I guess and only people that it affects, I would say, those who believe that it was some divine revelation that King James was, the spokesperson king of, appointed by God to authorize the text because he was, some type of
Ladies and gentlemen, Dre
person.
Doll.
See, how come I had to agree with you for you to say what I was supposed to say?
Oh well, I mean that's it. I mean that's not my
Oh,
position.
you're right
I
though.
don't believe in it.
I mean,
Like
that's what they be saying though.
that's only for like the King James onlyist and
Yeah, yeah.
certain Hebrew Israelites who subscribe to it.
And their argument is valid. I'm not saying that they right or wrong, but their argument is still valid. It's a question to be raised. And then that's why I was trying to drop it and leave it alone. I'm like, I'm not about to even say all this. But then you put it out there for me because you was questioning me like, what does it matter? And then you just said why it matters to people.
Oh, okay.
But I do
I thought it was like
appreciate
some
God.
my bad. I thought it was like some like inherent
No,
I've seen not
I
you,
see
but
what
I've seen
you're
people
saying.
like, oh,
It's
this
not
is
no
not against
inherent like
Christianity.
homophobia. It's not none of that. It's just it's in contradiction to like what the Bible preaches. So it's just
Correct.
and then
Correct.
I've read I know how the King James onlyists are. I've seen their arguments. So they don't use that, and their arguments are valid. They not necessarily tripping. I think that their arguments are valid. I'm not saying they're right or wrong. And then
I'll be honest. I don't think they got good valid arguments. I mean, that's me. I don't think King James onlyists are, those who take that and then go to the extreme of the maybe saying he was an Israelite or something like that. Like I don't think.
yeah, and they say he was black, and make him black and all of that stuff.
Nah, that ain't me.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So, I mean, I covered it because there are people who care about it. You probably don't, but there are little sects.
I'll be honest. I don't even use that text. I mean, it's good. Like if you want to use. So the issue. This is like inside baseball. I don't like it for a couple reasons. One, I don't think as beautiful Shakespearean language as it uses in the English language. One, we don't speak it. Two, they got some translation problems sometimes with King James because it didn't use all the text, especially the original ones. And then three, like the Bible itself in its Old and New Testament was written in a very common street level tongue. So using highfalutin language to have people, quoting highfalutin English words when the Hebrew, Greek, and Aramaic, those vernaculars used with like street level. Like it's like we talking now, like we just it's written in slang street level talking. It's not ivory tower professors writing the text. So now to have it thousand so plus hundreds of years later, having some high caliber English language translation, I think it robs the common usage of the text for everyday folk. It wasn't written. It wasn't written for the ivory tower folk with who knows who got a thesaurus and dictionary at hand to put all the extra beautiful words written for the written folk. That's me.
Good word there, my boy. J Faqz, you still present?
Yeah, like a gift.
Yeah, I'm just trying to I see you getting pushback on your unicorn situation.
I'm not getting no pushback. I'm asking a question. He's saying the Bible writers wouldn't have known that they existed. I'm saying how? How wouldn't they have known? Like, what's stopping them from knowing? I think that's a pretty simple and very valid question.
What was stopping God from knowing where Adam and Eve were in the garden when he came back?
So I'm not about. That's a whole Bible study, fam. And
What's stopping him from knowing that?
Here's the thing. Not that. First off, I'm gonna just put it plainly because then you're gonna sound filibustering. God knew. End of question. So nonetheless,
where the devil was.
I just told you. He knew.
Ask him,
he knew.
The devil said, walking to and fro, causing havoc. And
God knew. God knew.
How he
God knew.
Him
he knew. I'm telling you, he knew.
Right.
Yeah, he knew.
Okay.
When would they have encountered Siberian
How can
rhinos?
you prove he knew? Or is that just an assumption? Is that one of those feel good things that you repeat because
I'm sorry, what?
Seems like it has to. Is that one of those feel good things that you repeat because it just has to be?
Is what a feel good thing?
Go ahead.
Is what a feel good thing? You said is that one of the feel good things? I'm asking you, is what a feel good thing?
Nah,
let's let Trade Off Caesar go ahead and have the floor. He's been waiting.
No. You asked me a question. You said, is that one of the feel good things? I'm asking you, what are you talking about?
Do not let Dre Dolph Caesar go.
That was a bad move. You're right, Byron.
Whatever y'all do.
Let him take the floor, man. Let him wreak havoc on the universe like he does so well.
So when I want to answer your question,
this man's good at it.
I got you. Yo, Dre, do your thing, kid.
Nah, I was going to just echo something that Byron said earlier, like with understanding like the text, and just realizing that that people, they wrote things in such a way that it would be communicable to the audience. So the author had a certain vocabulary. They came from a certain context, a certain people, a certain lifestyle, a certain background. So they knew certain people would pick up on certain language. And so, like, with respect to one of the questions that I think is a really goofy question, but the question of, about God knowing, where Adam was in the garden and those sorts of things like that. As soon as you allow for this to be language that was commonly understood to the people, well, then it becomes things like this conversation here where we're having now. Like if I say, that something is dumb, that I don't mean that it's without sound, which, that's what that word means, that there's colloquial usage, there's just commoditization of words, but, we can communicate through idioms and expressions. So those sorts of things, they have, you might be a rhetorical question to have rhetorical value, and not allowing for there to be rhetorical value in those questions is kind of crazy. But yeah, so anyway, I was just gonna comment on that topic.
Dre, it's just like what I said in that other when we said once before. I can say two phrases that sound contradictory. Y'all both know it means the same thing. You got the right one, you got the wrong one.
Yeah. Hey,
But that's
listen,
the reason why the specificity of language is so important.
yeah. And again, the main thing, I don't care what you're looking to interpret or understand or read. You actually have to do the work of trying to figure out what was intended by the person who wrote it. Um, there was ideas in the mind of, the person who crafted whatever it is. It could be a text message, it could be whatever, and you don't really have liberties to just make things mean what they want. Hermeneutics and Bible study is a really hard thing. That there's a lot of people, including some people on this panel now, who seem to think it's a fairly easy thing, and it's actually not. So there's hard work that's involved in trying to understand and interpret the text of Scripture. So you can't just just sort of just keep repeating the sort of things that have been repeated. You really got to do the hard work of trying to understand what the author intended when they put together anything that they wrote.
I like where you going at, Dr. Dre, or no pun intended, but Dre Dolph Caesar.
Good point by Dradoff. To add to respond to J Fax, I don't know. I just typed in right on unicorn on Chat GPT. Not like I'm trying to debate you or nothing, but it just says it's not a real thing. Right on unicorn.
So here's the thing. No. Hold on.
Never mind.
I'm not typing the wrong thing in. Just if I'm wrong, just
never mind, J Fax. I'm gonna leave it alone.
Yeah, I'm not trying to debate.
Here's the thing, though, right? How do you explain the fossil that was found in Kazakhstan that showed that they existed up to 29,000 years ago?
That's what I'm saying. Show me what to look up then if Chat GPT is telling me the wrong thing.
Siberian
can be important.
Siberian unicorn. They actually reigned and roamed the land of Eastern Europe, Kazakhstan area near the Fertile Crescent.
Very close. Was all the way up by Turkey.
There was over there by the Fertile Crescent where much of civilization, or it's stated that civilization started, which is why I'm finding it very interesting that the comments are saying that they wouldn't have known, because much of history, before it even became documented, was oral. It was orally communicated and passed down that way. These things existed, though. This ain't something that Jay's arguing. This is just a fact. You can Google this.
Well, it says they existed, but it also says it's not a unicorn, even though the name is a unicorn.
But that would be a different text.
Well,
that's assuming.
We not.
Like on the
Yeah.
You can't do that.
Yes.
Yeah. In majority of cases, when people say, what's interesting to me, especially in the conversations like these, because it gets real disingenuous. When people say things such as unicorns exist, people automatically assume we talking about some Nordic horse with purple hair instantly. That's the first thing that popped in their fucking head without actually asking the question as to what it is that's being communicated. Right now, when I said unicorns existed, because you said you probably believe in unicorns, if I'm quoting you wrong, you can tell me if I'm quoting you wrong. You said you probably believe in unicorns. I said, in fact, I do, and we left it there. To which the ridicule began, and you never really asked for a clarification. I didn't want to argue it. Only reason I even started talking about it was because the comments was like, unicorns, really? Yes, unicorns. This is Googleable. This is Googleable information.
Yeah, it's one of the things you also get when you there was ancient taxonomy like bats and birds. We know them as different, but to an ancient people, flying creatures.
Precisely.
I don't know. Well,
that's precisely it.
Pan, would you like to join the panel again?
share my screen so he can read this to everybody and then explain what he means off of this.
All right.
I don't even know what that is.
I mean, it's just a Chat GPT. I just type.
You gotta make that bigger, fam.
Make it bigger. It's a little hard to see.
I got you.
There we go.
And I'm not saying they don't exist. I wasn't.
Hold on, King.
I just wanted to see. I was interested. But you had some.
No, I got you. I got you. No, I got.
No, I'm trying to learn right now. Go ahead.
No, I got you. Here. I'm not even doing that. Here you go. This is what we're gonna do. Boom. Yo, Candace, do me a favor. Share your screen with that link, Candace, when you get a chance. And I hate these niggas. I hate Oxford, by the way. I hate Oxford. But I want you to open that link when you get a chance, Candace, and put it on the screen.
Okay. I'm gonna read this though. It says the term Siberian unicorn is a bit of a misnomer and refers to a prehistoric creature known as Elasmothorium. The massive, excuse me for butchering that. This massive horned herbivore lived during the Pleistocene. Damn, that shit is small. Epoch, and hold on, I gotta get up. And is often depicted with a large single horn on its forehead, which is why it's sometimes called a unicorn. However, it's more closely related to modern rhinos than the mythical unicorns. But I mean, it's dope though.
I literally said that. But do me a favor, King. Share your screen, Candace, and pull that up. All right. First off, let's talk about this source. Who is that?
Oxford.
It's Oxford.
Like Oxford?
What's the title? Hold on 1 second. What's the title say?
Extinct Siberian unicorn may have lived alongside humans.
Okay, so to start, we addressing several things right off the. We starting with just addressing several things right off the bat. They existed with humans.
It says
right?
They have. It's big.
Okay, with the link going off the screen, they present the argument. I'm not the one that wrote the article, fam. I'm just bringing up I'm just providing the information. That's it.
It starts with
providing information. Do me a favor. They have enough evidence and reason to believe that. They wouldn't have said it if they didn't.
They did and may have. It's just two different things. That's why.
So now we get. This is what's interesting about these conversations, right?
Before I make any assumptions.
Oh boy!
I haven't read the article. You're right. You read the article. I ain't read it. Let me not argue with you. Go ahead.
Hey, I can't see. It's mad small on my end. Somebody else will have to take over or something.
All right. Let me try to zoom in for you.
Okay, let me check this out.
How's that look? Is that big enough? Hello?
Are you talking to me?
Whoever.
Yeah, I rock with it. You can scroll down a little bit. Scroll down. It's around the mood. I'll tell you when to stop. Keep going. Right there, stop. Right there. Confidence worked with researchers from UK, Netherlands, and Russia to date the 23 specimen examined. The radiocarbon dating results obtained using cutting-edge methodologies confirmed that this species survived until at least 39,000 years ago and possibly a late 33 or 35. I can't see. I'm gonna say 35,000 years ago. Meaning it literally crossed paths with humanity at the same time. That's what they're saying. Based on the timeline alone, they're saying that it very much so existed at the same time, and human beings may have very much so sought it. That's what they're saying. Okay. Keeping in mind that we agree that much of science is not definitive. They always say high percentage, high chances. That's the case. That's literally the case. The only time that there are absolutes in science is when we talk about framework and definitions. Quite literally.
Ladies and gentlemen, Pan is on the panel.
Oh, yeah. So I just wanted to say one thing real quick. Can you scroll back to the top of that?
Yeah, let me
article?
get to it. Right there?
Because I ain't trying to even debate it neither. I was having some fun in the chat, though. It was hilarious. But, yes, since we're here, the title says extinct. Now, since we're saying from the top, is that in quotes or not? When things is written like that, in quotes, just like the thing that A1 pulled up, it was in quotes, right? Because this is still in question of whether or not that's even an official thing to be calling this. So the term unicorn, although it does say one corn, meaning horn, that's not necessary. Basically, what y'all saying, what it sounds like y'all saying is that there's no mythical beings in the Bible. Like y'all don't know that there's other mythical beings, and why is this one such a problem? Why is the mythical unicorn, horse with the horn, such a problem? I don't get it.
Who said it was a horse though? Show me in the Bible where it says it was a horse.
You're right. Where did we get the idea that it was a horse from? Where did that image come from?
That's a great question.
It sure is. Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it. Where do we get it from?
Didn't come from the Bible.
Okay, where do we get it from? Because until scroll back down some, Kenan, or whoever got control of this,
How far you want me to go?
all the way to the big, no, to the top. I mean, I want to see the very, very top of this, the picture that's at the top there. So,
Yeah.
right. So where we get that picture from?
What are we talking about? The picture on the header right now?
Yeah,
That's a scientific depiction.
that's a scientific depiction.
Am I mistaken? I could be
I'm
completely
just
wrong.
asking.
But
No, no.
based on what
I'm
they
asking
usually
you.
do, how this usually works,
Yes.
they
Go
take
ahead.
the bones of the animal, right, and they reconstruct what it may have looked like accordingly. Or am I mistaken?
Okay, no, I'm asking you where the image come from. So
Oh,
now,
okay.
just that quick, where did we get the image of the unicorn from? The horse with the horn. Do you think
You're
that
It
just
looks
asking me.
like here
I thought I told you. I thought
it
I told
shows
you it ain't in the
the
Bible at all.
I'm reading this thing on the Time magazine. It says the next example of the first written reference in Western literature to a single horn wild quote unquote ass. In the 4th century BC, a Greek doctor named Ctesias traveled through Persia in service of the Persian king, where he had heard many tales, and his description was wild asses as large as horses. And
so you
Now,
said
mind you,
with a
you
horn
said
of
mind
the
you, what's
bull.
fourth the
crazy
fourth
is
century. The 4th century, correct?
It says here 4th century BC.
Oh,
Greek.
okay.
So basically, 4th century Greek described it as asses as large as horses with a horn on the forehead. So he didn't even describe it as a horse. He just said it was.
Well, the ass is
you
a
know what's
donkey, so that's close enough. Go ahead.
you know what's crazy. You know what's
What?
crazy. It is
Mm.
commonly accepted among scholars that Europeans may have mistaken it for may have mistaken a rhinoceros for that animal. Quite
Yeah, I'm
literally,
actually read down here.
now I can source this. I can
It's
source
literally
that
Greek.
information. I can
It's
source that information for you if you like.
No,
the
no.
Greeks. I'm looking at it right
It's no
here.
need for you to source that. It is definitely possible that some people have accepted. Have you heard what I typed in the chat was, have you seen the rebuttals to this position though? The
I mean,
opposition to this position.
I have not seen, but there's all types of arguments against that. Which enlighten me.
Well, the first one starts with the fact that being a system that believes in mythical, supernatural things, it's not far-fetched for it to have been the mystical and mythical thing that the dude brought back. Idea he brought back from Persia.
Hey, Pam, I'm reading here on Britannica, and it's talking about the Mesopotamians artwork depicted as a large goat type figure with a symbol. So now it's something that's not a horse. So it's I don't know, man. I'm reading here. It's everything that's showing. Again, I'm not in depth about it, but everything is
Like
showing.
nothing is definitively saying exactly.
Yeah, it's coming from the Greeks. The Greeks are responsible for it being depicted as a horse. Nobody else ever depicted it as a horse.
Okay. Well, shit. The Greeks is the responsible for. You know what? All right, I'm gonna let y'all rock, man. Go ahead.
No, you're not.
No, finish it.
Please
You
finish
gotta
that.
finish it.
Please finish that. Please finish that
bro.
statement. Did he bounce?
No, he's still there.
Go ahead, finish it, Pam. Lane,
My bad, A1. Y'all was cooking. What was y'all talking about before this? Belief in.
A whole bunch of nothing. He going in circles about nothing, man. I hate when people do that.
Nah, Pam, this Byron, I want you to finish that one. That's interesting.
Yeah, you was on to something. Keep going, man.
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
Well, I was just gonna say something about an organizational, textual organizational thing dealing with the Greeks. Seem to remember something about that.
Since he's not gonna say it. He's bullshitting around since he's not gonna say it since he's dancing around and shit. Actually dancing, right? He got his dancing shoes on. It looked like some Asics, but specifically, it sounds like he's attempting to say that since the Bible was written by the Greeks, this is what he's about to say. He stopped himself. Then that's how it might have ended up in the text. But what's interesting is, right? Again, the Bible never describes it as a horse, not even close. So that's how I'm saying where you getting this idea from, and that's just one opposition to what you're saying.
I'm just asking you, where did the idea come from? Right now, there's an emoji. Right now, where did they get
Greeks? The Greeks.
Okay,
the Greeks.
No, I agree with that. But what I'm saying is, so you know where the idea came from, right?
The idea of it being a horse, right? The idea of being a horse came from a Greek. Okay.
well, not necessarily the idea of it being a horse in that verse being Greek, but you saying the first time that you could find it being talked about that way was by a Greek, right?
The first time we can see the imagery and it being talked about in that way that we see it today when somebody says unicorn and we automatically think a horse with a horn in it,
Right.
it's due to the Greeks. Nobody else had that depiction of it.
I mean, this is what I'm saying though. Like, where else is there the depiction of
He
the
just told
rhinoceros?
you Mesopotamia with it not looking like a horse at all. He just said that.
I just said
No.
as a goat.
No. I'm so sorry. You answered too fast. The writers of Isaiah, and I believe it was Job, when did they depict it as a rhinoceros?
They didn't depict
It just says unicorn, meaning one horn. All it means is one horn. When they said it in the Bible, all they meant was one horn.
So let's think about this like this with pain. If I'm in like Mesopotamia and I'm reading that text, if I'm not familiar with the Greeks, right? I'm thinking of a goat type figure with one horn.
You sure the hell are. Now, why is that though? But why? Before you even go any further, why would they be thinking about the goat though? Is that a mystical being that fits in with their belief system?
Where do we get the mystical being from? I'm lost.
You know what? My bad.
Supernatural. That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to understand who said the unicorn was supernatural.
I'm asking you about the goat. No, we stopped at the goat. No, we was talking about the goat. So why do they believe in the goat being a unicorn?
He said Mesopotamia described the earliest images of it looking like a goat was in Mesopotamia. What he was saying when he said that was that no one was saying it looked like a horse until the Europeans got a hold of it.
No, I agree with that.
As for the Bible, hold on. As for the Bible, it never classifies it as mythical. It never classifies it as supernatural, and it never classifies it as a horse.
Oh, I'm sorry. What do that verse say? Let's see what that verse say. Because I think the GT posted it.
Please pull it up.
The GT posted it.
Yeah, I'm about to say I don't think the Bible describes it as a goat, horse, or
in the Hebrew is actually. Damn, I hate
It definitely says, and the unicorn shall come down with them.
But it's talking about. It says it's referencing a wild bull though.
Exactly.
Which is more like a fat ass unicorn. I mean, actually like a rhino than a goat. A bull. You don't get the bull with a goat.
One horn. That's what it meant. Correct.
It says from wild bull though.
In either case, it's not a horse. So
what does the verse say though? So in the verse it says it's supposed to come down, though, right?
He's under the impression that come down means they must be coming from heaven. Is that what you're
saying? I was about to ask you. I'm asking you. You can clarify right now if that's what you're. Is that
what you're asking?
Yes, I'm asking you. Do that mean come down from heaven? Yeah, that's what I'm asking
you. Read the whole text in front and behind it.
I don't have it in front of me. I just read what Najiti posted, and it starts off with, "And the unicorn shall come down."
What's the verse again? Isaiah what?
Oh, hold on, I gotta go back.
Okay.
34:7. So 34. Well, at this point, I can pull it up too.
And the unicorn shall come down with them, and the bullocks with the bulls, and their land shall be soaked with blood, and their dust made fat with fat.
34:7. Let's see. I'm looking at
34:7.
Let's see. In the King James, it has unicorn. In the English Standard, it says wild oxen and young steers with mighty bulls. New Living Translation. Let's see if we can get to Aramaic translation. I like those. Most of them say some either wild oxen or bulls. Dewey Rames says unicorns. And it just says they will come down. So let's look at it this way, right? We're reading this, right? Say we're reading this in, let's say, the New Revised Standard Version. It says, "Wild oxen shall fare with them, and young steers with the mighty bull. Their land will be soaked with blood, and its soil made rich with fat." If you read that, when you hear oxen, steers, and mighty bulls, do you think
you don't even got to go that deep? You don't even got to go that deep because he was arguing that it was coming from heaven. Is that where it's coming from? But if you just look at if you just look at the context, it's actually talking about war and judgment on a specific nation. If I'm not mistaken, niggas is about to get slaughtered and they was gonna get trampled as well.
Yeah, he's talking about everything about to get knocked out. Everything gonna die. It's talking about the blood, the land
So
gonna be soaked with blood.
my question remains: where in the Bible does it say that it's mythical or supernatural or that it's a horse?
Are they coming
Okay,
down
finally
from
my
heaven?
computer finally got here. Okay, so 34:4s go back. If you went back, that's what I was trying to get you to do. And the host of and all the host of heaven shall be dissolved, and the heavens shall be rolled together as a scroll, and all their hosts fall down as the leaf falleth off the vine, and the fig from the tree. Right. So they talking about falling from heaven. Shall come down upon Idumea, upon the people of my curse. The sword is filled with the blood, and the unicorn shall come down with them. They're coming down from heaven.
Did you hear what you just read?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm kind of lost at it.
Yeah, I don't know how you arrived at that point, man. I'm about to read it for you because that's kind of crazy, right? For my soul shall be bathed in heaven. Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea and upon the people of my curse to judgment. The sword of the Lord is filled with blood.
Oh, no. Go back to 4. Go back to 4.
Let's go back to 4.
I got it on the screen. I can share the screen.
Yeah,
So that way the people can find
we can go back to 1. We can go back to 1. Come near, ye nations, to hear and hearken, ye people. Let the earth hear and all that is therein, the world, and all things come forth of it. For the indignation of the Lord is upon all nations, and his fury upon all their armies. He hath utterly destroyed them. He hath delivered them to the slaughter. We talk about war so far, right? We agree. Their slain also shall be cast out, and their stink shall come up from their out of their carcasses, and the mountains shall be melted with their blood. And all the hosts of heaven shall be dissolved, and the heavens shall be rolled together as a scroll, and all their hosts shall fall down as the leaf falleth off from the vine, and as a falling fig from the fig tree. For my sword shall be bathed in heaven. Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea and upon the people of my curse to judgment. All right, it shall come down upon Idumea. All right, watch this. The sword of the Lord is filled with blood. It is made fat with fatness, and with the blood of lambs and goats, and with the fat of the kidneys of rams. And the Lord hath a sacrifice and Basra and a great slaughter in the land of Idumea. And the unicorn shall come down with them, and the bullocks and the bulls within land shall be soaked with their blood. It's talking about killing all of their livestock. How are you getting the unicorns coming from heaven? Help me to understand that.
Yeah, Pain, I don't know about that one, big dog. It literally says, starts with the blood of lamb and goats and the kidneys of rams and the
It's literally talking about killing all of their livestock.
Everything.
It says, and the unicorn shall come down with them.
Come down is talking about dead. They're gonna be dead. They're gonna be killed,
Yeah,
slaughtered. That's what that means.
Okay, you know what?
Hold on,
I'll tell you what.
Hold on, Pain.
Before you even say something, Boss, real quick.
That's in the King James. Now look at it more like more up to date language. Because come down.
Switch to NLT.
Don't even do that.
Switch to the NLT. Switch to the NLT, please.
That's not me on it. That's
that's the not looking at the blue letter. Oh, I wasn't even looking at that.
No, we can look at it. We have the lexicon right now. Yes.
Hit the tools. Hit the tools.
I'm at Bible Hub.
Please click through somebody.
I'm on Bible Hub, and NASB says why.
No, not that one.
Yeah, it's on the screen.
Isaiah 34:7. 34:7. Click tools next to
it all talks about them falling, being struck down.
Now scroll down. All right, keep going. And the unicorn shall come down. Stop right there. Shall come down. Right? Yes. I want you to click the number and the H right there. No, not the phrase. Yeah, that right there. Now scroll down.
Fuck.
Yeah, right.
My mouse acting funny.
Y'all ride. What's that? Go down. Descend. Down.
No, keep going. Keep going. The definition right there. Oh man, bro.
I seen fell. I did see fell, and which would mean I got
okay.
But you also saw descend.
Do you agree that when words have multiple definitions, context determines which one applies? Do you agree with that?
Absolutely.
Okay. Now, if we go back to the verse is there. He can just scroll down and read it.
Yo, but wait, right there though. Look right there though, where it says Strong's definition.
Hold on, Jay. Hold on, Jay. But Pan, let's look at. Okay, so I think you read the King James, right? and it
Yeah.
says come down. The NIV
Yeah.
says fall. The NLB says will die. The English says shall fall with them. The
It's
Berean
literally
says shall
dying.
fall with
Yes,
them. The
it's
New
literally
American
dying.
says will die with them, will slaughter with
It's
them,
dying,
blood
bro.
soaked with
It has
them.
everything to do
Like
with dying.
literally every other translation, even in English, talks about falling, dying, and being slaughtered. So that
The
way,
context shows that
that
though.
lets us know that even the King James and that when it's saying come down in that instance, it's referring to coming down like falling. And if you read the verses in line with each other, it's literally in context of them talking before in 34:6 about what is it blood of lambs and goats, fat from the kidneys of rams, for the Lord has a sacrifice for the great slaughter of Edom. In the context of him slaughtering, he's talking about the wild oxen, or you want to say unicorns will fall with them, and then the bull calves and great bulls from them, their land will be drenched with blood and dust.
It
So
Okay.
literally says it.
So real quick, let me just
hold on. I'm
say
gonna
something real
explain.
quick.
The whole context from verse 1 all the way to 7 is talking about slaughter of the
Killing
lamb,
everything. It's
blood
literally talking
all
about
over the
killing everything.
ground. It
Hold
wouldn't
on,
make
let me
sense
just
for the randomly to have some heavenly animal, right? Mystical animal being thrown in while all these other animals are being
okay, he said,
slaughtered
hold on,
in the
let me
people.
interrupt. Let me interrupt. First of all, let me clarify. I did ask about that particular thing because I knew you should know because of your expertise, right? Because that word right there is key. Now, the only question I had when I went and read it myself just now, I was reading from Bible Hub too. When it says the comma right there, right?
Mhm.
In other places, a comma right there would have that piece added to the part to the actual verse above sometimes, right? So, but y'all clarified it, so I'm gonna let you have that one. But do me one favor, since we're here, you can clarify for the public the other places where it says unicorn. Since we in the blue letter, A1,
Yeah.
who's charging this? Who's?
Just type in the word unicorn right there in the search box.
Because we can clear this up for everybody right now, and I'll be like, no unicorn.
100%. I 100% agree with you.
I'll be
100% agree with you.
anti-unicorn for the rest of my time.
I agree with you. So stop right there. Tools right there. Tools. It's numbers 23 and 22. Click that for me, please. We can start right there. Interlinear. Scroll down. Nah, you went too far, King. I don't know what happened just now.
Mm.
Like scroll down to unicorn.
Yeah, just go down. That's a whole
And
page.
just click that. Yeah, just click that. Probably the great aurochs or wild bulls, which are now extinct. The exact meaning is not known. That sounds about the exact. That sounds quite literally.
All right, now, not even joking though. No giggles at all. You see what that last sentence said though.
Yeah, the exact meaning is unknown.
Okay, we can leave it at that, bro. We can. I will concede that other verse definitely was not talking about the mystical unicorn. Bro.
Yeah, none of it is talking about the mystical unicorn. None of it.
I'm gonna concede on that last verse. I don't know about the rest of these joints. Now we're gonna have to look at the rest of these joints. That Rock thing is tricky.
I got you.
Y'all should have did that first.
What?
The last thing y'all did while pulling up the word unicorn in the actual Hebrew.
Well, that takes all the fun out of it, bro.
Yeah.
We had to have some fire first. You know what I mean?
But this is good because this allows us to understand, like, even while our subconscious, like, nowhere in that region
A1,
do you
can you
see
go
this
back up, please? Hold on. You see where it says root word, A1? Can you click root word right there for me, please? Go back up. You passed it. Click the root word right there, 7213. I want to see what that is.
That way,
right there.
moving forward, like when you see
Scroll
unicorn,
down. Scroll down. I just want to see. I just want to confirm it for my. It comes from this root. This is the root word of this unicorn word. Scroll down.
Strong's H 7213. Ra'am.
Yeah, finish what you saying. What?
Yeah, I was just saying, like, at least, was so good out of this is that we know that it's the Greeks that put in the mind's eye of a horse with a horn, right? Like no other contemporary people group had the description of a horse. Some had a goat, some had a
not turkey,
oxen
not
type
the
figure,
Bible.
right? But only the Greeks. was the Greeks that made it a horse with a horn. So for people in the future, like, oh, y'all talking about unicorns with some horse? Like, nah, that's the
Nah, exactly. You talk about some European shit.
Little
This is
shade.
a good time to shamelessly plug in Paradigm Shift 314. Paradigm Shift TV 314. If you're not a member, subscribe today. Lock in on the channel. Hit the like button on today's video. If you're supporting DMG, if you're supporting the whole PS TV family, hit that like button, leave a comment, share it out to a few people, and join us here. This Saturday, there is going to be a debate between J Faqz versus the Sauce A1. What's the topic, y'all?
I'm gonna let him say it because he got some people's address on his channel. He already closed that out.
Is the Bible morally bankrupt? Is the title. Let me go ahead and share my screen so that people can get a bite of that. You feel me? You know what I plan to show. Oh, don't let me. You know what? I almost clicked the wrong thing. I almost showed my whole presentation. That's not what I want to do. Okay, yeah. I plan to show up and show out, man. You know how I come. You know how we rocking over here.
Yo, pause.
Yeah, I come up plan to show up and show out. My screen share. There we go.
There it is.
Am I tripping?
Is the Bible morally
Okay.
bankrupt?
Okay.
Semifinals.
All right.
Saturday, August
As long as
24th,
I'm not tripping.
p.m. Me versus J Faqz. You got to mute up, Pan.
My bad, cousin.
You good? Me versus J Faqz, man. You know he's the social media champ. I'm the champ in real life, though. You know how this shit go. They doing it for likes and the hype. I'm doing it for life. So A1 the Bible Breaker versus Mr. Just left the facts at home. Mr. Just can't get by without the chat GPT. You know me, Mr. J Faqz. And this is gonna be another loss in the books for him, man. And, it seems like he's gotten quite comfortable with losing. It doesn't seem to bother him much. He does it quite often, and jump in anytime. Yeah, man. It's going down. Just make sure you're there Saturday.
All right, so I'm assuming he's done. You know what I'm saying, with his little spiel. You know what I'm saying?
You do it better.
I'm pretty sure he's done with his spiel. You know what I'm saying? Nonetheless, y'all already know what time it is. It's your boy Faqz. Mr. If you turn your neck for a second, Dame's missing. In A1's case, he wouldn't even have to turn his neck. She already gone. I'm gonna be there bright and early. You know what I'm saying? They say 7 o'clock, but I'm gonna be there about 7 a.m. waiting patiently to take my loss. As A1 has been positing this entire time, I'm gonna be there to take my loss and do so very gracefully. You feel me? Because the Bible is obviously very clearly morally bankrupt according to the Bible Breaker. So it's the lamest nickname. But either way,
you sound like old boy hating on Tariq in Power.
Hold on. I'll let you have your stage shot. I'll let you have your stage time. You feel me? You can be Tariq. I'm Ghost. Let me rock out. You know what I mean? But either way, you feel me? That's my son over there. You know what I'm saying? He's doing real good over there. Astro Projections 369. Make sure y'all tune in. But either way, you feel me? We're gonna be there. We're gonna get it shaking. We're gonna do our thing. You feel me? And we gonna really make it pop. I hope that y'all are entertained when the day is ending. You know what I'm saying? I hope y'all really enjoy the debate because I think it's gonna be incredibly entertaining. I got a feeling, you know what I'm saying, it's gonna touch on some sensitivities, but it's gonna be all good. You know what I mean? It's gonna be all good. Until then, y'all already know what time it is. You can't have truth in the building unless facts is on the table. You feel me? So fuck with me.
Beautiful plug-in, everybody. Beautiful plug-in. It's gonna be a good debate, man. Byron, you want to go ahead and say who you think got it? You got any suggestions? Pan, you want to speak on it?
I just want Faqz to lose. That's it. I don't got nothing else to say. And I'm getting off.
I appreciate your honesty.
Y'all are some very interesting people. This was barely a good show. You see, I ain't had to do too much but be here in support of you gentlemen. It's funny because even News from the Underground was relatively reserved tonight. He ain't really do too much. So it just goes to show you he don't really come in and tear up everything like y'all say. He was on the panel and he relaxed. You know.
We appreciate you today, Notes from the Underground. Good job. Good job.
You know. Byron came on and did what he needed to do. Pan went in there and you know, he threw some jabs. Everybody got to throwing punches back. I don't know what happened on the back end. You know, but that's my man right there. He just wanted to stir the pot a little bit because, you know, he said he's the #1 hater, you know, for J Faqz right now. Any last words, gentlemen?
Get your head off them girls and in them books, boy.
You know, again, shout out to DMG. Shout out to the whole effing show. Craig and Craig Law Firm. Shout outs to the Dream Team, Super Team, Combination, the whole Paradigm Shift back chat. Anybody that's supporting, once again, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. J Faqz, you want to close us out since this was Everybody Hates Faqz, like everybody hates Chris. The smoke for you.
That's crazy because I was going to tell you to play that little snippet from Everybody Hates Chris at the end of that show. Nah, you can wrap it up. I don't know. Play some gangster shit. I don't know. We got a real gangster in the building. He's a scholarly thug, so I think we should play some real hardcore shit to go out to.
You is funny.
Go ahead and drop a song, A1.
Okay, I'm about to drop. I got something for you.
If you tuned in now, we are turning into the music portion of the show. A release from A1, The Sauce.
Present.
Give him a second to put his presentation of music together. I just would like to say, you know, the unicorn thing turned into one. We've been having some very interesting topics come across this platform too. Definitely. Unicorns, magic. I'm about to play it right now. There you go.
Oh yeah.
This nigga's scared.
Yeah, you scared. That's how I'm talking to J Faqz right now. This nigga's scared.
Ain't nobody scared, man. I just told you I had a DJ Saturday.
What you gotta do Saturday night? Make sure you here, man. Make sure you here.
I guess we're gonna close out on that way. Everybody have a good night and be blessed. Peace.